morning, third graders. Before we get started, let's start out with prayer. So everyone close your eyes and bow your heads. Dear Lord, I just thank you for this day, and I thank you for bringing us all together. And I just pray that everything we learn today we will keep in our brains for later in life, and you will help us have a great day. And you're going to pray, amen. All right, so today we're going to learn about multiplication. So before we get started, I'm going to play a little video about the commutative property, and we're going to learn about addition and multiplication.
We have two groups of marbles on the screen. 5 blue marbles and 2 red marbles. And if I ask you to tell me how many total marbles are there, some of you might write, well, there's 5 blue ones plus 2 red ones, so there's 7 marbles in total. But some of you might start counting with the red, and you'd say there's 2 red ones plus 5 blue ones, which still gives you a total of 7 marbles. So the important thing here is that 5 plus 2 is equal to 2 plus 5. It doesn't matter which order we add it, because we're counting the same number of marbles. And this is a really important property of addition. It's called the commutative property of addition. And it says that if we have any two numbers, a and b, then a plus b is equal to b plus a. So it doesn't matter which order we add two numbers in. And we have something similar for multiplication. So let me write some dots on the screen here. And I want you to count how many dots there are on the screen. Or tell me how many. You don't have to count them, but tell me how many dots there are. Some of you might say, well, there's 5 groups of 3. Here's a group of 3, and there's 5 of them. So that's 5 groups of 3, or in other words, 5 times 3. And so there's 15 dots on the screen. Others of you might look at it a little bit differently. Instead of seeing 5 groups of 3, maybe you see 3 groups of 5. So here's a group of 5, and there's 3 of those, so that's 3 times 5, which still gives us 15 total dots on the screen. So again, the important thing here is that 5 times 3 is equal to 3 times 5. And there's nothing special about 5 and 3. This works for any two numbers. So this is the commutative property of multiplication. And we write a times b is equal to b times a. So given any two numbers, you can multiply them in either order you like. These two properties seem simple, the commutative property of addition and the commutative property of multiplication, and they are simple, but they're really important, so they'll be good to know. Okay, see you in the next video.
Okay. So can anyone tell me what you got from that? What is the main point of the addition, commutative addition property? What does it look like? Yes.
That it doesn't matter which order you add them in because you give you the same answer.
Okay, so do you have an example?
So 2 plus 4 is the same thing as 4 plus 2.
Okay, good job. And that's a plus b equals b plus a. Okay, what about the multiplication? Does anybody know? Heather?
You can do the same thing, like 3 times 9 equals 9 times 3.
Okay, a times b equals b times a. Okay. So on this sheet, we see what they just said. 9 plus 3. Does anybody know what 9 plus 3 equals?
12.
Yes, 12. And then can you see what 3 plus 9 equals? based off what we know? Well, Heather, good job. Okay, and then 9 plus 5, does anybody know what 9 plus 5 is? Carolyn?
14.
And, yeah, 5 plus 9?
14.
So everybody seeing the pattern here? Whichever way it is, it's going to be the exact same answer. Okay. And so for this one, it's a little bit trickier because it's all multiple choice. For the multiplication, does anybody know which one is a commutative property of number 1? Haley?
B.
Good job. 1 times 10 equals 10 times 1. What about number 2? Does anybody know? Karen? Good job. 4 times 8 equals 8 times 4. Does anybody know what 4 times 8 equals? Carolyn? Good job. What about number 3? Amanda? Good job. Do you know what 2 times 10 is? Good job. All right. Now we're going to have a little worksheet. I'm just going to pass one out to everybody. Okay, with the little pieces of paper that I gave everybody, I want you with a partner to try to solve these problems. And I'll do it up here with you so that you can see. Okay, so 4 plus 3, what would that look like if we use these pieces of paper? You don't have a paper? Can you share with Carolyn? Okay. So 4 plus 3, does anybody know what they would write or how they would make that with the papers? Heather?
Like 3 on top of the 4, like 3 plus 4.
Yes, and you know what that equals?
7.
Good job. Okay, write your names at the top of the paper also, so that way you can keep track of which one's yours. All right, 7 times 5, what does that look like when you make them out of the paper? Hunter?
There's 7 on top, and the multiplication sign, and then 5 on the bottom.
Good job. What does that equal? Do you know? Good job. Okay, and then do you know what the opposite, the inverse is of that?
5 times 7.
Good job. All right, Waverly, can you do number 3 for me?
9 plus 6, we have 9 at the top, and then 6 below, and it would be 15.
Okay, do you know the inverse of that?
6 plus 9.
Yes. Okay, the 4th one? Amanda? What does it look like, number 4, whenever you make it with the paper? Good job. And then do you know the inverse of it?
Yeah, it would be 8.
Good job. All right, the 5th one. Rachel?
The 5th one?
Yes.
24.
Can you say what it would look like?
3 times 8.
And then do you know the inverse of it? The opposite? Good job. What's the answer?
24.
Good job. All right, 4 plus 10, Tamar?
14.
Okay, and what would it look like?
It would be 4 of the white piece of paper, then the plus, and then the 10 piece of paper.
Okay, and do the inverse of that?
10 plus 4.
Good job. Deanna, do you know the next one? The 3 times 8?
We have 3 on top, and then 8 on the bottom. And then the inverse is 8 times 3, and then the answer should be 4.
Good job. All right. Hannah, can you tell me the next one? And then the inverse of that? Good job. Do you know the answer? Good job. All right, Taylor, what's the next one?
10 4, and inverse would be 4 plus 10, and equals 14.
Good job. Okay, and the next one? What's your name? Okay, can you tell me the next one?
3, 5, 7, so the inverse would be 75, 35.
Good job. The next one, Haley?
Should be 8 and 1, and then the inverse would be 1 times 8, and the answer is 8.
Good job. And the last one, Heather?
It would be 6 plus 9, and then the inverse would be 9 plus 6, and the answer is 15.
Good job. All right. Great job, everyone. We are all done for today. Thank you for being such a great class, and I will see you next time.